Hey guys, this is Jella and welcome back to my channel. So we are almost done with the No Gamepass Mall series, and for this part 13, we will be making Tom's World, which is a famous arcade game center here in the Philippines. I was hesitant in making this because of how we can make an arcade machine without the Game Pass. But we shall make it happen because I wanted to also see if we can make a decent arcade game with what we only have. So if you guys do not have any Game Pass, I will show you how you can make this arcade game without buying any Game Pass. So the entrance part is kind of similar to how we made the previous stores by having a pillar in front and the logo. For the flooring, I used this checkered tile and colored it dark to give an arcade vibe. I also made a 2x2 square separation for the karaoke room. And for the token and prizes area, I used this double bookshelf. This doesn't fit together, but if you do the delete undo technique, you can place them together. Now I'm just fast forwarding this part of me filling up the shelves with toys and other prizes that the kids may get from their tickets. Feel free to add whichever toys and tokens you would like. I just added this and then recolored each later on. Now we will add the counter, and I'm gonna add an opening here by using the garage door frame so we can add a logo in front. I wanted the counter to be in the middle of the wall partition, so I did the delete undo technique. Make sure to place the counter to the spot that you like. I still used the yellow theme to copy the wall colors. Don't forget to add ceiling trims on the walls so that the roof edges would not glitch inside. I also used the glass sliding door for the karaoke room. But let's just finish the front counter area, and I just copied the cash register that we already made before from the previous shops. Now let's make the karaoke room that every arcade center in the Philippines have. Well, you know how Filipinos love karaoke and non-stop singing hee. We will just make one room since our place is small. I used the rural TV stand and this AQ Slim TV. But I deleted that and thought of replacing it with a decal that has a lyrics in it. As for the seating, I used this simple sofa chair where the customers can sit down. And I changed the wall texture to this matte texture so it would look like the room is soundproof. I don't know what color I should make it, but let's just stick to the yellow shade. I also added this book over here as a songbook with a number you will register on the machine. And 2 microphones on the side. As I mentioned earlier, I will change the TV to a decal poster instead, so don't buy the TV if you are saving money. Now let's color the other walls to make the arcade a bit dark. I used black walls for this. And if you like to know how to make an arcade machine without buying any Game Pass, please watch and follow these steps. So first, get a mat where you will place a basic cube. Make sure the cube is placed in the mat so it would be copyable. Then add another square on top, and this is where the frame would be placed. Then a convex cube on the top part of the machine. Now, duplicate it and we will do the delete undo technique. We have to make the cubes together so it would look like this one arcade machine. Place the frame in the middle for the game screen. And for the game controls, I used the spice jar and color the top to which you would like. For the other button, I used this soap bar and recolor it. Then I placed this nail thingy in the middle and recolor it. This is the best I can do, hee. Now recolor the machine and the frame border to the color you like. Okay, tell me this looks like an arcade machine, right? Well, I did try my best, and this is copyable, so just don't forget to color the mat the same as the flooring. Now you have a custom-made arcade machine. But sadly, it is not functional, just for display purpose, hee. So I just added a stool in there. And now we will make another arcade machine, but this is for the racing car arcade. So I delete the game controls, and we will add a steering wheel by using pillows. You know we can use the transform tool for free without buying a Game Pass. So we will just pretend that this is a steering wheel, hee. I used the bolster pillow for the neck of the wheel, and a round pillow for the wheel itself. And then I just recolored it to black. This is what I also did for the No Game Pass jeepney vehicle I made for my Filipino town. And yeah, that is the best we could do for a racing car arcade machine. I just duplicated it and then recolor to which you would like. As for the car seats, I used the simple sofa chair and colored the sofa the same as the arcade machine so it would look like it is together. Now let's make a dance arcade spot on this corner. And if you guys know Just Dance, which is a game where you follow the dance steps to perfect the score. So I will just use a decal for the TV. And I used the squares and recolor it neon so it would pop and change the texture to this metal diamond plate. I added a neon lighting on the sides of the racing car machine since it looked too plain. I used the lighting colors of the machine to make it look together. And now let's add more arcade machines in the middle. I'm just gonna add 4 more machines, and I still haven't changed the colors of the other machines. But I will change it later after I add the decals. I also added 2 small chairs for each of this machine, and this will be those arcade games for 2 players. Let's add a bit more lighting by using the string lights, and I will just place it all around the black walls. As for the center lighting, I used the industrial light and change it to a warmer tone. And I used the ceiling lights for the karaoke room and the counter. Going back to the front, I can now add side windows, and I used this cheap long window and placed 2 on both sides. I also added a floor sign on the entrance part. The front counter looks empty, so I added a stool for the staff. And then we will add this card swiper to check the balance, and I used the napkin which I just recolored. Let's make a game ticket by using this ruler and recolored it to make it look like the game tickets we could trade in for prizes. I'm just gonna add the decal codes, and if you also would like to use this, feel free to pause the video so you could copy the codes. Anyways, I also changed the color of the machines later on so the game machines would not look the same. You can color the arcade machines whichever you would like it to be. Yay! Part 13 in our No Gamepass mall is done. This is the Tom's World here in our SM mall. And if you're a Filipino or you live in the Philippines, you will definitely know that this is an SM mall, hehe. So yeah, this is how the custom arcade machines turned out to be. So this is the front counter for the prizes and tokens, and also if you will buy a card or check the balance, you can swipe it here. I also made a ticket here, hehe. We have a lot of prizes to choose from, and of course this has a corresponding ticket prize as well. I also have 1 stool here for the staff in charge of this front counter. I changed the colors of the machines and I like this pastel so much. I made this machine for small kids and to match the gameplay. So right now the total plot value is $325,674. I think this arcade center costed me around $35,000 because of the basic shapes I used and the recolor I made. Anyways, this is the racing car game. Although it doesn't work, we just have to pretend that we are driving, hehe. And on the corner is the Just Dance area, and I just searched up the decal from the free images. We also have some solo arcades over here like the Super Mario game. And of course this is a no Game Pass build, so if you don't have any Game Passes and you want to build a mall, then this is for you. I also added a Tekken game since this is a crowd favorite. Now going to the last part of the arcade is the karaoke room, which is always full of waiting customers because Filipinos love singing. You can also check on the songbook so you can reserve your favorite karaoke song, hehe. Anyways, that is all for the part 13. Thank you guys for watching. I would appreciate your support by giving this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest videos I upload. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, or night. Love you all and take care. See you on my next video.